Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this month's edition of Off the Board with Pineapple Papers, hashtag OTBWPP, where every month a bunch of us get together and we've prolonged the series that was started by Crystal from Pineapple Papers. And on the last Wednesday of every month, we go into our Pinterest board, grab a pin, and use it as inspiration for a project. Of course, I will have the links below to everybody who's playing along. There are quite a few of us, so all the links will be down below to either the channels or the videos. And because we are still in May, and I'm playing along with Crystal and her May I Scraplift You, I decided, of course, to make my pin a Scraplift this month. And it's a fairly recent one. Actually, this was, I think, over International Scrapbook Day weekend. Anyway, this is by Erica Rose. Erica Rose Creates. And when I saw this layout, I think she did it for scrapbook.com. When I saw this layout, I just love the feel of it. I love using 2x2 squares, a little bit of mixed media, but a fairly simple layout. I do love her style. She has a very bright but still quite elegant style. So I decided to use this pin, and let's see where I went with this. And there we go. And there is my take on the pin. So I went more into the blues and aquas and mints. And I used, I used my very last piece of white cardstock. I have a couple of sheets of Vicki Boutin's foundation paper left, but ooh, I don't know, stores need to reopen. I'm going to need some white cardstock very, very, very soon, so I might have to send a quick little message to my friend Christina. So, white cardstock, I didn't gesso it, I really didn't do anything, just white cardstock, framed it, of course, as you know. I either outline, ink, or frame, and Erica had framed her layout, so I did exactly the same thing. And then I went with some scraps. I'm still playing with my How to Kill a Kit with Style for May, based on Indigo and Ivy. And I had a couple of scraps on my desk of Vicki Boutin left over from a layout that you are going to see next Monday. And so I cut some 2x2 squares exactly the way she did, distressed them all, and I inked them with some Pool Party, so a nice sort of aqua color. I inked all the edges and set that aside. So on my background, I did exactly what she did, although I extended it pretty much the length of the 2x2 squares. So I used some Heidi Swap Mist in teal and one of my shimmers in Mama Sings the Blues. And I did a little bit of it. Now, you see, I've covered most of it up. I don't know. I think you can see a little bit more in her layout. I've covered most of it up, but whatever. So I did the packaging technique, and then I did a little bit of splattering with the Mama Sings the Blues. And then because I've just been playing with my stencils lately, and I wanted a little bit more texture, I got my Vicki Boutin Iridescent Glaze out, the Paige Evans Heart Stencil, and did a little bit of stenciling on the background as well, so it would extend out a little bit more. So actually, I think you can see probably the stenciling a little bit more than the mixed media, at least over on this side. I got that down, and then I proceeded to just do the 2x2, glue the 2x2 squares down, pretty much exactly the way Erica had put hers. I popped my photo up on foam, and it sort of looks like she did the same thing because you can see a little shadow there. Popped my photo up, and then followed a little bit the same idea here with the title, just love this. Use some of the stickers from my kit, and this is actually a little alpha, which is on that lovely 6x12, 12x12 sticker sheet that my friend Karina sent me. So, and this is from the Indigo and Ivy indigo and ivy, indigo and ivy. And oh, I meant to go put a little enamel dot here because I don't really feel like putting twine. I'm just being lazy. But so I'll go put an enamel dot there. And now I can't tell here. I think she might have typed right on the background sheet. I don't have a typewriter to begin with. I don't have a 12 by 12 printer. So I did some journaling strips like I like doing, and I inked all of them with the Stampin' Up! Pool Party ink and glued them down. This photo is from my backpacking trip. And this is not the Amsterdam album. Evidently, this is in Switzerland. This was fun because this was in the, I guess, last third of the trip, because it was in 2016 by now, and I think I was in maybe February or early March, and there were some friends of mine from here, local to me here in the Lower Laurentians area of Quebec, that had transferred for work to Switzerland, and they were there, and I visited them for a little over a week. So Switzerland was such a lovely discovery and adventure. Smaller towns with spectacular views no matter where you look. The Alps, a mere few minutes away from Sion, where my dear friends from Quebec were living. It was such a lovely break in the trepidations of travel to reconnect with home, in quotes. Getting out into nature, eating amazing vegetarian food, and playing Monopoly. We played Monopoly many, many, many evenings while I was there. And it was in the French area of Switzerland, smaller towns. It was just lovely. I'm not making Switzerland a focus project in June, but I will certainly be doing some layouts for this portion of the album as well. So that is my journaling. That is my take on this gorgeous, gorgeous layout of Erica Rose. I will put, I believe she does have a YouTube channel, so I will put the YouTube channel down below because I know I watch her videos, so she has her own YouTube channel. I will put her YouTube channel and her Instagram, and I just love this layout, and I sort of love her layout, and I love mine as well. Don't forget, again, to follow all of my friends down below, and we will see you again in June for another Off Board. See you later, friends. Thanks for being here. Bye.